Hi everyone, it's Banchin here. Welcome. Oh shit! I just smacked my head against the. I smacked my head against the bed. I better stop and start that one again. Hello everyone, it's Banchin here. Welcome to a very special CherryTree video by popular request, and also by the popularity of the last Ask Adam video. We have Ask Adam Part 2. So this is all of your questions and some of the suggestions, and we're going to be talking about what's going to happen in 2025 as well. This is going to be a cracker. Welcome to the stage, Adam, also known as Playdrop.
Hello. Hopefully my voice is better this time.
Much better, much better. That was one of the things that people commented on the last video, is that they couldn't hear you very well, but we did the testing, right? And it should all be okay.
Should be.
Let's get right into this. Now, as everybody can see at the bottom, I'm Banchin Meh, right, for this video. I'm going to just have one of the gods in combat. Pick one of them, Adam. Which one would you like me to combat while we are playing this video?
Oh, it's got to be Noctera.
Oh, yes. Let's hope I don't die. 1 second, I better.
Got to be. And while we're doing this video, I'm going to put Father Christmas on the nice list.
Ooh, okay. I like that.
So people get their cracker cheese.
Yeah, that was an oversight, wasn't it? But that's okay. We always fix those.
I'm also going to check, while I'm here, who is expecting something from Father Christmas that hasn't been sent.
Oh, okay. So stay tuned. There's some interesting things going to happen in this video by the sounds of it.
I'm really hoping there's a side.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get to the first question. Hi, Adam and Banchin. Recently, you've been putting more emphasis on early, mid-game balancing and content, which feels like more short-term content updates, which has been awesome, by the way. So what are some of the long-term projects that you're currently working on that you're willing to give some insight on?
Oh, magic.
Skill.
Yes.
Yeah, the skill.
Magic.
I think, is that one of the questions later? I can't remember. But
it is.
It is. So we will actually cover it later. That is something that I think people have been suggesting for a little while. Any idea how that will look? Are you able to reveal any idea how that will look?
To be perfectly honest, I don't know.
Okay, so it's a 2025 project.
Well, I do know. I just don't want to give too much away.
Fair enough. It's going to be a surprise.
For an answer to the question for now, a long-term project. Well, the trade rework.
Yeah, that's been a long time coming, actually. A lot of people have been asking about the whole trade system and how that's going to work, etc. So that's also something exciting happening. Hey, oh my gosh, there's a lot to look forward to. And the fact that you update weekly is just incredible. I'm going to slip in a question here. Are you planning on updating weekly all the time? Or is that something that, actually, that could be one of the questions. I can't even remember if that was one of the questions someone asked.
If I can, I would like to. Yeah, it seems to work.
Yeah, people love it. And it gives me something to do on a Sunday, right? Make an update video.
Yeah, there you go.
So Royal Reborn asked that question. Now, what are we going to give everybody who gets one of their questions featured? What do you think?
Oh, that's a tough question. I'm thinking 25 golden crackers.
Or 25 golden crackers. Now, if you guys are watching this video like a month down the track, you probably won't know what a golden cracker is. So what a golden cracker is, it was in the Christmas event 2024, and 2 people can open it. You send a golden cracker, one person opens it, gets some awesome stuff. I mean, including the Scythe of Noctera and a Snowflake party hat, which is ×12 event currency, is possible on the drop list. And the person who sent it gets a present from Father Christmas as well. So that's the golden crackers. So 25 golden crackers to everyone who gets their question featured. Okay, next question. This one is from Talentless Molly. Okay, hey Adam, a new god is coming and it's a god of magic. Do you plan on adding magic elements into the game soon? Well,
Yes.
I think that we just answered that question from before. So yes is the simple answer to that. But Molly, will still, obviously, you'll still get the 25 golden crackers, because it seems like we're preempting this. Okay, we'll move on to the next one.
It'll be early 2025, January or February. Probably February because of the amount of work that's required for that skill.
Right. Okay. Sounds good. This one is from, now I'm just going to say their Discord name is Cloud. The in-game name is a bunch of binary characters. So I'm not going to say them. So hey, Adam and Ban, much love. Is there a chance that you could buff the Sword of Feroxy? I mean, as a weapon of a god, seems kind of low-key, underwhelming. Mystic Staff is even better than the Sword of Feroxy, and you can grind the Mystic Staff. But as a god's weapon like Feroxy, that you can get by killing Feroxy or casket opening only, kind of useless weapon right now, I guess. So what do you have to say about that?
Yes. We did buff it about 3 weeks, was it 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, it did get a little buff, that's correct.
We did give it a buff.
Stats buff, I think.
But yeah, it does need something else.
It does need something else, like a special skill or something.
I'm thinking instead of a stat buff, because we'll just get to a point where we're just increasing the stats over and over and over again to the point where it just gets pointless. It needs like an add-on skill, like a 20% chance to deal double damage or something like that.
Yeah, no, sounds good. It'll definitely boost the Sword of Feroxy. I know there is a few people that have got it, and it's just sort of sitting in their stash right now. So thank you very much, Cloud. Okay.
I'll try and get it done for Monday. Yeah.
Okay, next question is from Sense Rush. Hi Adam, do you plan on adding more items that can be enhanced? If yes, then can you add the primal gears to the list of items that can be enhanced, since most players are using them all the time to grind SR pieces. Now SR is Soul Reaper pieces.
Yes, there's 11 new items to enhance coming on Monday. And yes, I can do primal, but it won't be Monday, it will be probably around the 29th, because I'm not doing an update on the 23rd.
No, you don't want to do it on a couple of days before Christmas. Everyone needs a break, right?
No, it's not. It's mainly for the fact that if there's any bugs, I don't want to be fixing them on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
That's right. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
I want it set and sorted before that.
No, smart move. This video is going to go out after the update video, so I'm assuming that people have already got or have already seen the update video, or already got the new enhanced items that they can make. I had a look at it today, actually. Some absolute rippers there. I'll be doing that in the update video a bit later. But yeah, very good question. Thank you, Sense Rush. And you will also be receiving the 25 golden crackers. Next question. So, and this is from in-game name Underground Platypus. I found this game recently, and I'm kind of in love. I was wondering if there was ever a chance of the equipment screen ever having a character image that would change with what your character is wearing, and that you could possibly customize. Just something more than just the two silhouettes that we can choose from now. Artist who will work for gold here, by the way. So Millie is the Discord name of this person. They're kind of hinting at something there. So yeah, currently we've got the male and the female silhouette warriors. So what's your view on that one?
Yes, it can be done. There's a few screens. There's a few things I'd like to redesign a little bit. But I think the home screen needs a bit of love, a bit of a look over.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a few things I'd like to do. So yes, it will be on the list.
Oh, that's really good. Someone, I think, mentioned something in the last video, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere along the lines of that. So that's really good that could be a possibility that it would happen, because it'd be kind of cool. I personally love changing gears all the time, so you'll actually be able to see it as it happens. That'd be cool. All right, thank you very much, Millie and Underground Platypus. Next question. Now, I've got to get this right. This question, okay, is from Fatus, Fate plus us, Fatus, not Festus or Fetus or Festius, from Fatus Max. And the question is, hello, you two. It's Fatus Max, spelled Fate plus us. Don't butcher my name again. First of all, I would like to thank you, Adam, this year for your hard work on all the updates that we've received. The game is basically unrecognizable from what it used to be at the end of 2023, and I love it. My question would be it be possible to have more in-game titles for Base Camp 75? So no Life for Cape, slaying stuff like 500k Elven Queen kills or 100k Gods kills, or things like that. And he also did a shout out for me and how he loves the YouTube channel and the videos. So thank you very much, Faders.
First of all, congratulations to Fatus, because first no lifer, which is insane.
I honestly did not think anybody would get it in 2024.
I didn't think anyone would get it at all when I made it.
Yeah, 2024, I thought...
So there you go.
People will be close, they might get it, but I thought one of the things that was a huge barrier in the No Life Cape is getting those scrolls completed. That 10,000 scrolls. I thought, come on, who has the patience for something like that? Fatus apparently does. So yeah,
there's 3 people with over 10,000 scrolls complete, so it is a surprise.
Wow, and also the Noctira kills. Noctira is really hard to kill, not to kill actually, but to just stay alive. And I really struggled before the pumpkin pies were available. We were using dragon platters and they just weren't doing it, and I was dying too. So yeah, the fact that that he got the 10,000 Noctira kills, kudos, but wow. So what about the titles? So do you think that there's titles past Base Camp 75? So something like No Life for Cape slaying stuff? Because I know he asked this because he's on the leaderboard for a lot of stuff. I know he was the first person to reach 100,000, if I'm not mistaken, 100,000 tribal leader kills back when that was like the best thing.
Yeah, way back when.
Yeah, it was a while ago. So any other titles for in-game stuff is the question.
Yes.
Any leaks?
Yes, definitely.
Do you have any idea
100%.
of what that would be?
No.
Okay, but the plan is there.
But I would like to do more based around the game content, like we did the new leader for Ancient Tribal Leader Guild. I'd like to do more titles for game content accomplishments. It would be good for the achievements channel in Discord as well and things like that. But yeah, I'd like to do more.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I love the look, I'm not a titles person, but there are some titles that when you do introduce them, they really catch my eye, like the Meh. I thought, oh, that's a cool one, right? So yeah, some of these other ones would at least give you something to look forward, like, focus on, like, okay, 500k Elven Queen kills, I can do this, you know what I mean? So yeah, thank you for that. Next one is from Blaze Storm 25. Now, Blaze says, can we get the removal of auto clickers? So controversial. This is possibly able to be done by either increasing crafting down from 5, 10, 50, 100 to those plus 500, so plus 1,000, 5,000 and 10,000. So rather than using the auto clicker, increase it. So like we have the times 100 now, times X amount more. We could also just be able to hold down the button with a 50 millisecond, say, gap between pulses. It would be great to not need an external app to try and get Mystic Tops, Bottoms, and many other items. Now, I know, Adam, this is something which probably catches your eye because you do not like auto clickers, and I don't think people know that. I think people think that you're happy for people to use them. Okay, yeah, people are using them, but I think you don't like them. So what do you have to say about that?
Yes. To the question, there will be things to prevent the need to use them, like Craft X being more, or hold down the craft button. I'm not completely against them, because we've all played games where you kind of think, oh my god, I wish I had an auto clicker.
Yeah.
And a lot of games ban them, which I don't think is fair, to be honest. That's why we allow them, because I don't expect someone to sit there and just click 1,000 times. It's ridiculous. I mean, 100k caskets video without an auto clicker. Can you imagine it?
Oh, no, thanks.
Exactly. So that's why we do allow them.
Yeah, I was going to say it's tedious with an auto clicker, let alone without one. Oh my goodness. I do like his idea though of the holding, like pressing down the button, and just holding it down,
Yeah.
and that's a good idea. So I like that. And
yeah, it can be done, and I will look into it.
Okay, cool. And the other thing from a bug point of view is, I reckon auto clickers do cause some bugs. It does cause the game to crash. If you're clicking too fast and things like that, you know, your phone memory gets full. Sometimes the game does close, and it can cause a rollback and all sorts. So all these third-party apps, they can interfere with the game. So yeah, if we were able to
they can.
minimize their use anyway, that would be great.
I mean, if you think when you click craft on something, it updates the screen for how many materials you've got left.
Yeah.
So if you've got an auto clicker running on 1 millisecond, which you can't anymore after we added the timeout, it's then updating the screen every 1 millisecond, which is a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. Well, that's good. Something to look forward to. Thank you very much, Blaze. Next question is from Greedy Catalog 88. Hi, Adam. Question from development side. Have you considered to skip some weekly updates? Oh, we just talked about this. Just to refactor whole game implementation so it would be easier to implement new features?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Simple answer.
Simple answer, yes. Okay, great. Hey.
Yes, I would like to refactor a few things and rework a few things on the back end for how things work, because the game was first made 2 years ago, so some of the stuff's quite old, should we say. And with coding, you learn a lot every day, basically. So 2 years later, the things that you've done 2 years ago, you look at it and you think, oh my God, did I really code that?
Yeah.
I could have done that better.
Yeah.
So I'd like to redo a lot of things. So yes, maybe 2025. I'll skip a week here and there and refactor a few things.
Sounds good. Thank you very much, Greedy. Okay, next question. Okay, let me try again. Hi, Adam and Banchin. First of all, thank you for the enhancements. So really cool in-game mechanics. I have a question. Are there plans to rework and expand the enhancements, perhaps by introducing an enhancement tree for each item? So for example, the Oriole. So increase crop multiplier by 2, and then if you enhance it again, it goes to 4, then 6, then 8, then 10, and so on. Or increasing, for example, the harvesting time bonus by half a second, then if you enhance it again, a second, then 1.5 seconds, etc. Or just increasing the chance of secret dropping and things like that.
Yes.
Oh, that's exciting.
I have actually been looking at it today.
Oh, wow. So,
things like enhancing an enhanced Ring of Souls for more soul gems and things like that, for example. I would like to do it, definitely. Maybe early 2025, and we'll do it bit by bit, item at a time, like we're doing the standard enhancements.
That's awesome. That's actually one of the best questions I found, because I looked at that and I went, it gives you really something to look forward to, and you never, like once you've enhanced everything, you'd be like, okay, now what? But like if you've got something like this, you always want to get more enhancement tickets, which causes you to, grind more, and there's just it opens up more possibilities in the game. So Statistical Delay asked that question, so thank you very much, Statistical Delay. Great question, and great to hear that the answer is yes. Okay. Next one, this is from Kaju Blade, who says, where did you get the inspiration for the gods' themes, names from? So are they of some significance?
ChatGPT.
Really?
Yeah, I basically just went to ChatGPT and said, "Come up with, I'm doing this. I've got an RPG game. Can you come up with 10 fake, made-up names for a god of war?" And it'll
Wow.
come up with 10 names. Then I will Google those names to see if they do exist somewhere else first,
Yeah.
because ChatGPT is a bit of a take it with a grain of salt type of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Pinch of salt. Pinch of salt.
Well, they came up with some great names. I love the names. So, yeah, and so do many other people. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Kaju Blade. 1. Okay. Next question. Hey, Adam. Is it possible... Oh, sorry. It's possibly an odd one. But one of the things I've enjoyed about the game is finding little references and Easter eggs in the game. Like things like Livingston Island and the CherryTree, or even descriptions of monsters in treasure scrolls. My question is, how many references to real-world locations are there in the game? I'd love to be able to find them all. Merry Christmas and a happy Hogmami, whatever that is. Okay, that was from Gabsur is the Discord name.
How many are there?
Well, we know CherryTree is the name of a street that was close by when you were growing up. That's one.
Yeah, so is Livingston Island.
Okay.
Because I grew up near a street called Livingston Close.
Oh.
So it came from that. They're the only two that I know of.
Okay. So just those.
There will be more, but if there are more, they are accidental. So if you do find them, awesome.
Okay. Interesting. You know, what I personally would have done, I would have been like added things that had like, you know, my favorite teachers growing up's names, or you know, a favorite name of a character in a game I played once, or something like that. I think that would be cool. But yeah, so those are the only two.
It's easier to work with what you know.
That's right.
It's easy to work with what you know.
Exactly. All right. Well, thank you for that, Gabsur. Okay, next question is from Logan27 Smith, who asks, what did you look at between the Halloween event and the Christmas event to determine the changes? So was it just to help the market fluctuations, or was there something else that influenced your decision?
Yes, as someone mentioned in the Discord, I got tired of every time we did an event, the game changed into a different game, and the game became Nail Simulator 2024.
Ooh. Yep.
So I got sick of the fact that everyone had to sort of like spam auto-click on crafting nails.
Yeah.
In order to just get event currency every time there was an event. And it just felt like, well, unless you're stacking up on crafting resources before the event, you kind of miss out a little bit.
Yeah. No, I like the change. I think it's great. Very fair to everybody.
I wanted everyone to be able to take part and carry on doing what people enjoy doing, whether it be fishing or combat slayer, whatever it may be.
Right.
And still get the presents and still take part in the event without missing out.
Yeah, no, good point. I must admit, past events, it was like, okay, we've got to make sure that we've stocked up on iron ore and all this sort of stuff, just so that you can auto-clicking to try and get the event currency. So, no, it's been a great change. So I'm going to add to that. Is it something in the future that you are going to keep, or will you rotate or go back and forth, alternate between the two different ways of getting the event currency?
No, we'll be keeping it, definitely.
Awesome to know. Okay, thank you very much, Logan. Okay, Woodrew. Okay, good old Woodrew. Another go. Right. He says, the question is regarding the amount of gold inflation. Could you maybe tell or estimate about how much gold has been drained through divine pots alone? I'm seriously dying to know.
Now that you've said that, I'm dying to know as well.
Oh. Can you find out?
I don't track that, but I can start tracking it.
Right. Yeah.
So I can start tracking how many divine potions are made, and then we can calculate and work out how much gold has been sunk into them. I am interested now. Yeah,
And you
definitely.
know what? You know what? Also, because after this update on Monday, which everyone's probably got by now, you can actually find 6 gold coins now if you wear the full set, which is the crown of Opulina as well as the pants and the top. So
You can indeed.
Yeah, 6. So that's fantastic. All right. So yeah, if you can track it, that's great. Thank you very much, Woodrew. Right. I don't even know if this is a question. This is from Ace. So Ace says, I'm going to read it.
It's probably not a question then, is it?
I don't even know what it
is. Probably just trolling.
But you picked this question, so I'm going to leave it up to you to answer whatever he wants. Right? His question is, do you think the Discord would be at this level without me forming the pillars? Also, do I really need to put my in-game name? You should know it.
100%. I think we owe it all to Brat.
There you go.
And Sleepy.
Sleepy as
Brat
well.
And Sleepy, yeah. We never needed Ace. No. Didn't need him.
Yeah, you asked for that one, Ace. You set that one up on yourself, mate.
To be perfectly honest, the Discord won't be where it is without any of the mods or any of the users.
Yeah.
Any of the base users as it is. So Ace, Brat, Sleepy. Brat did loads when we first got started. Reaper, who set up the Discord originally.
Right.
Yeah, just everyone that's been involved. Sensi's been fab. Getting the vault kicked off and everything, and yeah, everyone's just been brill, and yes, that includes Ace.
Yeah, thanks, Ace. He got a shout out. There is a plan to do an interview with Ace, so that's going to be an interesting one, right? You don't want to miss this one, okay? That'll be, I don't know, probably between Christmas and New Year or very early January. So
I can't wait for that one.
Oh, that's going to be a cracker. Let's move on. So, this is from now. Okay, so you're going to have to explain. I know the backstory to this one, but you're going to have to explain it to everybody. So, this is from XRecky, and XRecky says, Adam, is there a specific reason you're never answering my PM? Please check. Time is running thin for my request. The request that I asked you.
Yes, there is a reason. It's accidental. I have so many message requests on Discord, it's unreal. And trying to keep on top of them is unbelievable. Even the open message chats, I have to scroll down just to get to, say, 12 hours ago. And then add the emails into that as well. And yeah, it's crazy. The best option is if you've messaged me and it's important, tag me in the Discord and say, check the PMs.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, that's the best option.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, because if they tag you, you can just click on the little profile picture and then go message, and it goes straight to it.
But tag me when I'm active, otherwise I'll just forget.
Yeah. Now, having said that, do you know what his request was?
I haven't got it.
Okay, so when
check it after this video.
Check it after the video. It's an interesting request, and it would be really nice. So I'm not going to say any more. I'll let you sort that one out. Okay, thank you very much, XRecky. Next question is from Lolo. I can't say this every time I try. So it's Lolo. I think that's correct. And Lolo says, "Hey Adam, will the Skythe be and spelled Skythe? Will the Skythe?
That's especially for you, that."
Of course it is. In fact, before I ask this question, it'd be really interesting in like 5-10 years' time if anybody else in any other game is heard to say the word Skythe, because I reckon I would have kicked off a new trend if that's the case. So I'm surprised there hasn't been an internet meme about it. But anyway, so will a Skythe be added to the game at some point for poor Banchin, who's been looking one for ages?
Yes, there probably will be. I did discuss this on Discord the other night with a few people. Yeah, there is one coming.
Like, do you mean like a Banshin Scythe, like named after me? Is that what you mean, or do you mean one for me? Oh, really?
It's for you. It's a barbecue Scythe.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Oh my goodness, a barbecue Scythe. Oh, I can't wait to see.
But yeah, there is a Scythe coming.
Sounds good. Oh wow, I feel special now. Thank you so much. All right, moving on. Rusty ZA Nova. Now, Rusty says, my question is a bit more technical as a solo game developer. How did you decide to use Java for CherryTree's platform versus Unity? And was there another platform that was in the running? You've inspired me to reach for my dreams, and I've decided to create my own long forgotten game. I'm busy with my GDD at the moment, and I must say it's shaping up really nice from a planning perspective.
Oh, it was just my preferred language. As advice, I would say try everything. There's a lot of engines out there for creating games. You've got Unity, you've got Godot. Godot is really good. Yeah, just try everything and see which one you prefer. Because if you don't like the engine and you don't like the language, you're not going to want to make the game.
That's right.
So find what you like and stick to it.
Cool. Thank you very much, Rusty, for your question. And we've got Sean of the Wood. Sean says, hey, Adam, can you share more info on the process of balancing the game? Really curious on what your thoughts on the decision-making when nerfing/buffing items or producing newer ones are. You have a very wonderful game, by the way.
It's a tough one. Balancing is very difficult. It's mainly based on things like the stats, how many of a certain item are in the game, and that's how balancing drop rates works. And then it's community feedback. It's just reading what people are thinking of the item.
Yeah, like for example, one of the recent things that you have buffed is the Enhanced Mystical Staff. It went up another 5% insta-kill chance, didn't it?
Yes, up to 35%.
Yeah, and I want to know, is that by any chance because you watched the tier video and you heard me complaining about the weapon tiers when the Mystic Staff, the enhanced one, I just said, look, just 5% wasn't enough. It just didn't feel like enough. Was that the reason, or was it something else?
It was a combination of that, and people were talking about it on this server a while ago as well. It's just listening to feedback and reading what people say about things. If I create an item and I think, oh my god, this is going to be way overpowered, and everyone thinks, well, I don't want that because it's rubbish, then it obviously needs buffing.
Yeah, that's right. Well, look, it's going to be good now. Mystic Staff's already fantastic. Having an enhanced Mystic Staff is going to be great. But of course, you don't want to create an item which is just going to insta-kill everything all the time. I mean, it'll take the joy out of the game. So there is that kind of balancing.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Sean. Okay, next one is from Sidraken 1836. Hello, Banchin. I am currently in year 1 of the 4-year computer science BTEC course. I've been fantasized by games since childhood, which has led me to take this branch of engineering, and I would love to learn more about game building. Can you share your experiences as a game dev and help us by giving us a tip, maybe or two, teaching us something? I would like to become a game dev as good as you and as humble as you someday.
Well, thank you, first of all.
That is a nice thing, isn't it? Yeah.
I think it's the same as the previous answer. Find something that you enjoy. You need to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, you won't do it. And make games that you want to make. Make games that you like.
Yeah. Because if your heart's not in it, you'll just give up, won't you? You'll just be like, what am I doing this for?
That's it, exactly. And take the most important thing is take it slow. You will not make an incredible, super popular game as your first ever game. My first game was absolutely horrendous. It was literally just you tap the screen and there was some cows on the screen.
What?
And you tap the screen and there's a counter that goes up for every cow that you click.
Wow, cow tapper.
Yeah, it was clicky cows or something like that.
Oh,
And
that's funny.
yeah, you will create things like that, but it's all learning. You'll just learn bit by bit, and then eventually you just put all those little bits together, and it starts to become more complicated and more complex, and then you've got a game.
Yeah, that's right. You take it from there.
Yeah, take it slow. Take it slow.
That's it. Thank you very much. Okay. Oppa Senpai, says, hey Adam, will there be any similar events in the future where God's items that we can only obtain from caskets or grinding the kingdom of the gods, as well as secret rares, will be available to obtain on crackers or similar event loot boxes? This is not only increase excitement, but might also help lower prices. So, example, pumpkin pie scrolls, since the market has been spiraling out of control in the past months.
Yes, definitely. And yeah, the pumpkin pie scroll was funny. I'm sorry to anyone that was stacking them up before the event.
Oh, yes.
The amount they crashed was unreal.
That's because they're dropping every, even from the normal Christmas crackers, they're dropping, aren't they?
I think they were selling on like the Saturday for like 12, 15 mil. And then by the Tuesday, they were 400k.
Oh, God. Well, this
but
is
yes, definitely, yeah.
Proof that you can crash items whenever you want, Adam, right? You can crash the market whenever you want.
Yes, yeah. I can.
And vice versa, too. So look out for that.
There will definitely be more God's items. Definitely more God's items available in events like this one, because it introduces more supply, which reduces the price, and it also gives people a chance to get them that wouldn't have caskets.
That's right. Thank you very much, Oppa Senpai. Okay, so this is Jinzo who says, I'm curious, how did you decide the drop rates and changes to them? Do you do all the math, or do you place in between existing items? I'm curious because I'm a big part of the game and has changed over time and up and down. So your thoughts would be cool.
I think it all depends on how strong the item is to set the drop rate, and then things like that. So how strong is it? For example, if you take the Mystic Staff, for example, which is still ranked top tier for most people, even today, that if you made that quite common, that would be stupid, because you don't want like mid-levels or low levels getting it. I mean, you still can. A low or mid-level can get it if you're really lucky.
Well,
but you don't want it common.
Yeah, the requirement still is quite difficult. You've got to be chopping Jinko, and you need to be
but then again, you've got to be
maxed or whatever. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so
I forgot about that. I thought it was just a drop from sheep.
It did, but you had to do all this other stuff. Now, having said that, though, there's nothing to stop people buying it on the market who are low level, and it is still on Patreon as I think ulti-maxed. That may need to change, considering that it's, you can enhance it so much now. We might have to have a discussion about this later. It is one of the best items in the game. So 1 in 900,000 is still, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's 800 or 900,000. Yeah. But it is. I am. It does amaze me that after so long of it being out, it is still ranked
so
in the
high.
top.
Yeah, the insta kill. That's what it is. I'm telling you, the insta kill does it.
It's the insta-kill and then the damage bonus in the immortal realm as well.
That 50% extra, correct. That's right.
Yeah, that just it's a bit overpowered, to be honest.
Oh, let's not nerf it now. I love the item. It's great.
Just the enhanced one.
Oh. All right, Jinzo, thank you very much. Moving on to Zeta Silvas, who says, I really enjoy learning how to data mine for the game CherryTree, and it's made me want to learn how to make my own mobile games. I've started looking at Kotlin tutorials and videos so that I can just do just that. What's your best advice you could give someone who's learning game development for the first time?
Same as before.
Yeah, I think we've covered that.
Take it easy.
Do it. Yeah. Make sure you enjoy it.
Take it slow. Find the language that you like and that you enjoy, and find the engine and the program that you like, and that's it. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, most important though, take it slow. But said that before.
Yeah. Thanks, Zeta. Moving on. Okay, Liz. Kenny. Okay, so Kenny says, this is the leader of the Noctera Guild says, I know I have been a broken record. Thank you for the team for your hard work that you put into each update. I actually enjoy the changes in the Christmas event and how it's made it so much flexible in terms of activities we can do during events. Now the question, as the game is growing each day and the pool of players growing ever so large, are you still the sole developer of the game? If so, have you thought of getting more help in terms of game development, ideation, why and why not? Love from the Crypto Noctera.
I am, to a point, but at the same time, I also get help off everybody on Discord, the internal testers that test drop rates and new items, and yeah. So yeah, it's a tough one to answer. It's a difficult one to answer.
Yeah, but you are definitely the sole developer as far as writing the code is concerned. That's what Kenny, I think, was mainly referring to. Yeah,
only me.
Okay, thank you so much, Kenny. Let's go to the next question. Wrongful Tribunal, so Silly Cog says, hey Adam, hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to ask if you're planning to make the next event similar to the current Christmas one. I notice there's been a lot of positive feedback for the current event. I love sharing crackers with friends and seeing players have an equal chance to get presents and event items. Thank you for your hard work, and I hope CherryTree gets more popular in the future.
Yes, definitely. I love the way that crackers are being traded instead of sold, which is great to see.
Yeah,
because that was the intention of them.
That's right. I
share them with a friend.
Share them. Don't profit from them. I noticed that early on. That's why when they first came out, when I did the update video, I was kind of like, guys, do this for the right reasons. Okay, it's not a profit activity. It's a share them with friends, and you both will get the items. So in future events, is there going to be that kind of game mechanic of the sharing of the items?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, right. I'd definitely like to do it again. Definitely.
Yeah, it actually has been very popular, hasn't it?
It has. I mean, over 1,000 golden crackers are traded every day now, which is insane.
That's insane. Love it.
Yes, absolutely crazy. But it's nice to see.
It is. Thank you, Silly Cog, for your question. Next question is from Remerolate, and they've asked, what harder in developing new features? So what is harder in developing new features like sorting the inventory or adding new inventory, etc., or adding new events, etc.? What is the hardest thing that you find doing as far as coding, I guess?
I remember reading this question. I think it was a joke question. It's saying what's more difficult, trying to sort the inventory or sort or creating a new event.
Yeah.
Auto sort is here now.
It is.
Auto sort was the hardest to do. Yeah. Java is a difficult one. The game is coded weird because of the fact that it was 2 years ago. Like, it brings me back to before when I said I want to recode a few things. Yeah, Java doesn't have a way to sort multiple lists at once. So it was difficult, but it's done now.
It's done. I'm going to add to this question because I've heard a lot of people ask something similar. So with the sorting, do you ever plan or is it difficult to sort by type of item like fish and logs and things like that?
It can be done. It is a difficult one, but it can be done. It could be done based on the item category, which is already coded in. It's already built in. Yeah, it could be done. Or sort by rarity, things like that.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, good to know. Thank you very much for your question. Next one is from I don't know how to say this, LMS Gizmo. Okay. Adam, will the system of fighting secret event items ever return as it was in the past? So the same way that we used to find secret rares, skilling in a certain location, defeating a certain enemy whilst skilling in something else. I love people trying to find how to get certain items in a short period of the event.
Yes, I do plan to do it again. I used to love watching people try and find things like Jake's Compass and things like that. But you did have a couple of people that would just read the code and find out where to get it.
Yeah.
I think we had that with the compass, I think. Someone got it on the first day, and it was like, really?
Yeah.
I mean, who goes and does this while wearing leather gloves?
Yeah, and looking at the code.
Yeah, that's just standard, that.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your question. Next one is from
I would like to do it again, yeah.
Faithwood says, hey Adam, first of all, I just want to say how much I appreciate everything you do to make this service such a great place to be. Your dedication and vision has created something really special and it means a lot to us who are part of the community. For the Q&A, I wanted to ask, if you could implement one feature or idea into the server, regardless of time, resources, or technical limitations, what would it be? And why do you think it would elevate the community experience? Thank you all for all you do, and I'm excited to hear your thoughts.
Into the server, as in the Discord server? No idea.
Maybe into the server. Maybe I don't know if it's a Discord server because it would make sense that he's talking about the Discord server.
Yeah, for the Discord server, I'm not sure. I quite like seeing what other people do. Like creating guilds and things like that. I enjoy seeing that and letting it be a community thing.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy that aspect instead of me just taking over that aspect of the...
And the community events, there's lots of different community events and there's voice channels and all sorts of things, isn't there?
Yeah, it's great, and the community hosted giveaways and things like that. It's just really nice to see everyone doing things for everyone else. It's nice to see these days.
It is. Thank you very much, Faithwood. Okay, this is from Yakazoe Levi. Okay, happy holidays. I hope you guys had a great time. For my question, is there any plan on expanding the features on pets? Right now, it only boosts experience, but it would be nice to bring them along like a familiar or something and gain small buffs like a blessing.
Yes, I do have plans for it where you can equip a pet type of thing. And then they'll give you some sort of benefit for the skill that pet is for. When it will be, I'm not sure. But yes, I do plan to do it, and yes, it will be coming.
In 2025?
Yes,
right.
It will be 2025.
Okay, just checking. It's not a super long-term project. Okay. All right.
Someone will have to remind me, though.
Of course, as always. Don't worry. I'm sure the community will. Okay, next question is from Grumpy Claus. And Grumpy Claus says, hey guys, thanks for doing another interview. Are there any plans to add offline progress for combat? Merry Christmas.
Yes, I've wanted to do it for a while. The problem is I don't know how to go about doing it. But yes, there are plans. It will come, but I don't know when
Yeah,
or how.
fair enough. I think combat is a difficult one because there's so many aspects to combat. So you can have, things like, do you crit hit? Do you not? Do you, what drops and all this sort of stuff. So it's a tricky one. But yeah, okay. It's a work in progress to be announced. Thank you very much. Moving on to Brenda. Brenda says, hi Adam, it's Brenda here. I actually wanted to thank you for all the amazing updates that we've gotten over the past 2 months. It has just been insanely good. Question, do we have a date, for guilds and missions in game?
No date, other than 2025.
Sometime next year. Okay, so it will happen. We have been waiting a little while. It will happen, the guilds and stuff and missions in game, but it's a 2025.
I'm going to say first half of 2025.
Right.
First quarter will be the magic or spellcasting skill, whatever it ends up being called. So it will be around the first half of 2025. Yes,
that
it will
sounds
come.
good. Yeah, that sounds good. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Brenda. Okay, this is from Zuka is the Discord name. Hello, Adam. What is the work-life balance in developing and managing a game like this? So how many hours a day do you put into such endeavors?
It differs on a weekly basis. It depends on how big the update is. So the Christmas event took a lot longer, due to the Golden Cracker trading system. So it was building the new backend for that. And then all the loot tables for standard Christmas crackers and golden crackers, and then the timing for earning presents was different this time around, so that had to be all recoded. I couldn't just copy the previous event. I had to redo it all. So it depends on the updates. Some updates take a lot longer than others. Some updates can be done in less than a day.
Gosh. Yeah, so when you change things around completely, I guess it would... it's hard to plan, isn't it? You just don't know how long it's going to take until you start coding it and the errors come up and you go, okay, I've got to fix this, I've got to do this, etc. But it is hard to find a balance, isn't it? Just real life and how, your family, etc. and actually work, isn't it? Or do you see it as work? Do you see this as work, or is this fun as well?
No, I enjoy it. And if you enjoy something, you never really see it as work. So
true. Okay, lovely.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
Okay, this is the last actual question. Then we're going to move on to 4 suggestions. So the question is from Just Spades: will there be dark variants of existing armor that we're going to need to stock up on for Dark Thread? It gets its own message, for example, when it drops. So like maybe instead of Elven gear, Dark Elven gear.
Yes, I do like that idea.
There you go.
Dark Elves sounds well cool. Yes.
All the dark.
I will work on that.
Well, there you go. Just Spades. All right. Thank you very much. That was a suggestion / question. So kind of 2 in 1. Well done. All right. Lovely. Good to know. Okay. Next question. Actually, this is not a question. This is now where the suggestions start. Sorry, guys. Auto eat health percentage. Now, I really like this one. Make the auto eat have different options rather than just what it is now. Make it have a 25%, 50%, and 75% instead of just the 50%. What do you think about that one?
Yes, we can do that.
On random, or you buy them like, bit at a time? What were you thinking?
It's a tough one. Maybe a setting or something. Put something in game settings where you can change the auto eat percentage.
Yeah. Because
That would be easier to do.
so that it's really about saving food, really, so that you're not.
Maybe just put it on a custom percent, so you can set it from anywhere between like
That's a good idea.
1.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
80 or something.
Because you don't want to use pumpkin pie scrolls unless you're down really low health, right? The pumpkin pies.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good
But you want to
idea.
be eating shrimp when you're right up there.
Well, that's Jedlog suggested that, so thank you, Jedlogs. You'll also get your 25 golden crackers. Next one is quality of life update request for discovery. So I was thinking, this is from false popularity, I was thinking that you could add an option in to spend your gold in the market section called Drink X. That way you could drink multiple energy potions at one time. It takes a long time doing it one at a time if you have in excess of 1,000 plus. I believe it is a good idea. What do you think, Adam?
It's coming in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay.
It'll probably be the first update after Christmas. It won't be through the gold market. It's through a skilling scroll. And you read the scroll and it unlocks the option to drink X energy potions at once.
Like the pumpkin pie
Yes, the scroll is already in the game.
Wow. That is so cool. Okay.
The scroll is already there.
You have made a lot of people very happy that do a lot of discovery, I'm telling you. So,
But yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Great. Thank you, false popularity, for your question. There were so many, for your suggestion, there were so many suggestions. It was impossible to do all of them, so I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to pick 4, and some of the suggestions that I had saved that we were going to look at have already been implemented in the game. So it was like, well, this is great, don't need to ask them anymore. So our next one is from Orc, and Orc says, add a search bar to the trade interface, allowing players to quickly find specific items by typing the item's name or using keywords. This will streamline the trading process and eliminate the need to scroll through long item lists. Now, I know that we have now in a previous update got the alphabetical sorting. So that almost kind of answers that question anyway. But search bar, maybe in the inventory if you're trying to find a specific item or something like that?
Yes. I will put a search bar in trade first.
Great.
I don't know when, but yes, I will do it.
Great. There you go. Thank you, Orc. Okay, next one. The next one is from Benny, an in-game store. So Benny says, I'll start by noting that many players can't or don't like or don't understand or don't have the time to trade on Discord due to real-life commitments. Personally, I have friends who give me items to sell on their behalf. So here's what I'm getting at. I want to suggest creating an in-game store where a player can directly enter an item that they want to sell, specify the price that they wish to receive, and leave it until someone buys it or until they decide to pick it up themselves. The listing would be visible to other players in a separate tab, such as Shop. This way, players don't have to waste time sitting in Discord searching for buyers and sellers for half a day. Just submit the item to the store and enjoy the hassle-free experience.
Yes, it is coming as part of the trade rework.
Great. I like that idea a lot.
We will be keeping the trade system that we've got now as well, because I do like. You see, the problem is I don't want to take away completely from the activity on Discord.
Yeah, that's right.
I like seeing people kind of barter with the prices and do deals and things like that on item for item. So yeah, I do like that, and I don't want to take away from that. So this trade system will be staying the way it is, but we will also be adding the shop section where you can post, say, 6 things that you want to sell for X amount of gold, and then they'll sit there until someone searches for them and buys them. But yes, it is coming. It's part of the trade
great.
we work.
Yeah, that is a really good one. Thank you very much, Benny, for your suggestion. And I think that's it. The next one I want to do a shout out. So as you know, the Soul Reaper supporters always do a shout out to the members on the channel. So I'd like to do a shout out to this person here, Opulina, Soul Reaper supporter. Thank you very much. I wonder who that could be. It looks very suspicious. If I have a look, it looks very suspicious. So really, that's you, Adam, isn't it?
That is me, yes.
Well, there you go. Thank you so much. You've not only supported me just through being a Soul Reaper, you've supported me in every other aspect of the YouTube channel, giving me the access to send things to people, and it's just been an incredible experience. So honestly, deep down from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the support you've given me, for everything that you've done for me from ages ago when I started the game all the way through till now. Thanks very much, my friend.
Well, I think on behalf of everyone, thanks for the videos. I love the videos. I love watching the videos, and it's pretty awesome to see how much the videos have changed since the first one.
That's right. Yeah, the first few were interesting. If you guys haven't seen them, go have a look at the first couple of videos I make, and you'll probably turn it off in the first minute or so. Be like, what is this? It was pretty straightforward. Yeah,
but the videos are great. I love watching the videos. I watch them all,
and I love
all of the ones that get uploaded. I watch them.
Thank you so much, and I love making them, and always the positive feedback from the community. I wish I could sit and reply to every comment, but it takes so much time. So I do give a little love heart to say that I have read your comment, and thank you very much. But yeah, I just love making the videos, and I'm really excited. I've been brainstorming different types of content that I'm going to do in 2025. I'm not 100% sure exactly what that's going to be, but there will be hopefully an Iron Man series coming out to members only. It's going to be Banshin starts from scratch, and let's see him suffer to try and get, let's see him suffer like a new player, an early game player. Okay, so that's going to be an interesting one. But I will always keep, every other video will be available to everybody. So some of them I do members first. Members get them first, but they will be available for everybody to see, because you guys have all supported me. So throughout the whole journey, from when I had no subscribers, when I set the channel up, all the way through now, and it's about 1,750 or something like that at the moment. So thank you very much, everyone, and major thanks to Adam for everything he does in the game, and to answering your questions, and from doing this video. So I'm sure that the whole CherryTree community will join me in thanking you for being with us today, Adam.
Well, thank you to everyone for all the questions. Great questions. Sorry we couldn't get to all of them. There was an awful lot.
There was a lot. But hey, that doesn't mean that
I
there
did
won't be a
read them
part
all.
3.
I did read them all.
Yeah, it doesn't mean there won't be a part 3 next year at some point, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
Thank you to everyone for the questions, and thank you to everyone for being nice on the Discord. It's nice to see people being nice.
It is 100%. Well, Merry Christmas to you and your family, and we will catch up with you in the near future. Thank you very much for joining us, my friend.
Oh, thank you, and Merry Christmas to you, and Merry Christmas to everyone else as well.
Lovely. Okay, guys, that concludes the video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and Merry Christmas to everybody. We will see you guys soon. It's goodbye for now. Okay, next question is by SenseRush. So, hi Adam, do you plan on adding more items that can be enhanced? If yes, then can you add the primal gears to the list of items that can be enhanced, since most players are using it all the time to grind SR pieces, which is Soul Reaper pieces? Adam? Hello?